No, no. I might have just found proof that Pow is not human. Pow! This should not work. That makes no sense. Hey guys, it's philzero here, and to the warning army, as you guys predicted, it's happening. It appears I've fallen down the rabbit hole, and I can't get out. Hey guys, I just wanted to jump in and say sorry for the delay. This video has taken me on one hell of a ride. You wanna come up? There was a part of the song that was driving me absolutely insane, and I could not bring myself to post it until I figured out, you know what, you'll see. Be sure to stick around to the end to see what I'm talking about. You know what I was thinking? This is gonna be my third video in a row on the warning, and I was like, is it time I switch it up and then come back to them? Is it a good look to have such a strong focus on one band? Then I realized, what are these rules? There are no rules here. I'm just gonna do what feels right to me, and if you guys like it, that's cool, and if you don't, that's cool too. So I went over like 1,000 of your comments on my past 2 videos on the warning, and yes, I read every single one, and the next highest requested song by like a long shot is Evolve, live at the VMAs. So without further ado, let's get it. I'm excited to hear what kind of song this is. Like Z was kind of punkish, Dust to Dust was kind of like alt-rockish, so I'm excited to see what kind of song this is. Okay, so it's a metal song. Whoa. Just kidding. Whoa! Okay, so first, their stage presence and their performance skills are like top notch as always. I just can't get over like that conviction they play with. Look how fierce and like confident they are. Like, you know how a lot of bands kind of like half-ass their stage presence? And as viewers, we can tell when it doesn't feel genuine. But these girls always just fully own it. And the second thing I want to mention, the whole composition of the song so far is really interesting. Let's go back. Let me grab my fiddle. So the song starts with like a metal style riff. I actually don't know if that was it, but something like that. And then the verse goes into like this palm muting thing, which is kind of like a punk thing. And then the chorus is like pretty standard rock chorus. The chorus actually reminds me of another song. Can't think of which right now. But I wanted to highlight this because this type of composition in like this specific order, the metal intro and then kind of like a punk verse and then the big melodic rock chorus, this composition is really popular in Japan. Like in Japanese rock, J-rock as the cool kids call it. You don't hear this much in North American bands. Like with most NA bands, if it's a metal song, it's a metal song. If it's a punk song, it's a punk song. Like I wonder if, actually, Warning Army. Question, does the warning have any Japanese influences? Like it might just be a coincidence, but I can definitely hear that Japanese rock sound. Like if that's what they're trying to do, that's really freaking cool. I can't think of any NA bands that have done this, or at least not at this level. I think some of you mentioned they're friends with Bandmaid. They're from Japan, right? Did they know them before or after the song? I haven't gotten a chance to check out Bandmaid yet, but it's on my list. Alright, let's keep it going. Ooh, that riff is so juicy. Like again, look how fierce they look. This is how you know a band truly believes in what they're doing. And also, something that I really appreciate is when bands switch something up in the second verse. So instead of just repeating the palm muting thing that she was doing in the first verse, Danny starts verse 2 with just like a single strum power chord. This just gives it a bit of flavor, keeps it fresh, instead of just repeating everything from the first verse. That's kind of a music nerd moment. Just one strum. Okay, now back to palm muting. Okay, that pick scrape is something I haven't heard in a long time. That kind of metallic slide sound that she does. So that's like an old school fun thing that bands used to do. You don't hear them much anymore. So for those who don't know, you take your guitar pick and you scrape it down the strings. I just thought that was fun. I appreciate these things. Yes. Hold on. I know what song it reminds me of. Here, let's try this. What if I say I'm not like the others? What if I say Did they like Foo Fighters? I don't even know if it's the same chords, but that progression just made me think of that song's vibe.
And when I say everybody, I mean everybody. That's it. Keep them up, keep them up.
Okay, do I even need to point this out again? Look at that attitude and sass, and that screamy thing she's doing here. Like, you can feel that swagger, you can see it in their eyes, you can see it in their body language. They're just always owning the stage, and they've got full control of the crowd. How's that voice coming out of her? Like, the crowd's loving it. Like, they're just like putting on one hell of a... That was disrespectful. Why do you do this to me? I'm too old to be fanboying. I don't even know what to say. One more time. One more time. Wait a minute. What the hell? Okay, this should not be possible. I might have just found proof that Pow is not human. How is she doing that with her head tilted back? Like, it sounds so open. This doesn't make any sense. Like, this should not work. This is physically impossible. So when you watch singers, they usually have the mic a bit lower than their mouth, kind of like how this is positioned. And that's because this is the natural position where our vocal cords are like more at rest. This is how we talk, this is how we sing, and we actually have a slight bias to talk slightly lower instead of straight ahead. And the reason is, the more you tilt your head back, the more your vocal cords tighten and they close up and it's harder to get air through. Like, try it right now. It doesn't work. It doesn't work because your vocal cords close up and you can't get air through. So what Pow's doing doesn't make any sense. I mean, obviously she knows something that I don't. Or she's just not human, which would explain a lot. Now I'm questioning everything I've ever learned. So the thing is, I'm a metalcore guy, so I'm used to hearing lots of screaming. But the difference is, in that genre, it's expected. But in this case, who would ever expect that coming? One more time, one more time. How? So for those who don't know, screaming is very, very hard. It's like deceptively hard. It's funny, a lot of people think it's easy or it doesn't take any skill until they try it. Try it right now. Wake your neighbors up. It's a lot harder than it seems. I used to sing in a metalcore band, and even I still think it's hard. Oh, my dog's just sleeping. Should I do it anyway? Actually, I'll edit in a clip I submitted for this YouTube contest thing a while back.
Hear you scream! Blah!
So there are many different types of screaming, and all the different techniques are completely different from singing. There are different techniques for different sounds, and it's not really something you can just do without practice. Like, especially if you're touring and performing every night, you have to know how to do it properly without damaging your voice. So this type of scream that Pow's doing is actually my favorite type, and in my opinion, it's also the hardest. Like, this is one that I was never able to do very well, and you actually don't hear many metal vocalists do. Probably because, well, it's really hard. So this type, some people call it open screaming or some people call it pitch screaming. And that's obviously because it sounds very open. And if you listen closely, there's actually a note underneath that scream. So this scream is way harder than other types because you're kind of combining the techniques and resonance of both screaming and singing, like, at the same time. There are other types like growls and gutturals where there's not really a note and you're kind of just making like sound effects with your voice. Okay, I think they're up. So the other types I mentioned sound more like I'm not a huge fan of that type, but, you know, to each their own. Okay, that's enough about screaming. I'm gonna stop there because I could talk about this all day. But if you want to check out more of this pitch screaming style that Pow's doing, check out a band called Architects. They're one of my all-time favorite bands, and in my opinion, no one does it better than their singer, Mr. Sam Carter, who's probably my favorite vocalist. How? Sorry I keep replaying this, but this is really messing me up right now. I don't know. I don't get it. No. Disrespectful. You're not allowed to smile like this after hitting us with that scream that makes no sense. But also to what I was talking about earlier, look how Danny's mic is positioned. It's a bit lower, like around her chin, because that's how human vocal cords are designed. We're not supposed to be able to sing like this. Ugh. God. God. Thanks, guys. Now I'm questioning everything I've ever learned about vocals. Almost 20 years of training. And for what? How is that possible? See? You can't. How is that? I can't. You can't. It doesn't work. It doesn't make any sense, especially with screaming where you need like so much air. Thanks for suggesting this, guys. I don't know what to do with my life now. Everything has been a lie. So if you like this kind of video, please click that subscribe button. I need the emotional support. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Haha. Okay, I figured it out. So the trick is, you can only do it on certain vowels. So certain vowels will tense up your vocal cords a lot more in that position. Like the only vowel sounds that work with your head tilted back is ah and o. Ah, o, ah, o. Like if you try other vowels, it doesn't work. Ah, o, e, u, e. Yay! God! Okay, where are you, pal? Like, look how wide her mouth is open. It's like open to the max because it needs to be, or else you can't get any air through. God f***ing hell. Holy shit. This song. This scream gave me like an existential crisis. But we did it. We figured it out. God. Now I can finally sleep. This has been keeping me up. I gotta hand it to her though. I've never encountered this. Where was she? God, she's just rubbing it in too. You got me, pal. Your little magic trick got me good. Ugh, God.